boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Gullit. No, that's been intercepted. Bale. Jordan Henderson. And it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Gullit. Pass is just off target. Oh, what a mistake! Crossed into the box. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Bale. Bale is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Hazard. He might be in here. And the finish! Off the post. Tomiyasu gets it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Hazard. Bale receives it in a wide position, looking to play him in. He slings it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been won straight back. Collier, lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hazard, and it's played. Gets his head on it! And the keeper reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, look, they've got height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vieira tries to clear. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rijkaard just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And he's taking no chances there. Collar, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's having a go. Denied by an instinctive save.
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a mighty effort. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. No way through, so back. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi, and he's had a hit! And there's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Thuram. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is from Mario. Jordan Henderson tries to play it through. Adams cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this? Seedorf with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Seedorf has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning. Tomiyasu getting this one clear. And he's forced to go back. And the cross comes in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Could move up a gear here. He's a sharp little ball here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Fabio Capello. Vedere bro.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 19.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 20.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 4, Maldini.
The error
Substitution.
shows great strength. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chance! Delivered with swing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has not gone well. Well-timed, excellent interception. Over to the left. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk is there to clear. Gerrard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Played into space out wide. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Decent chance! And another try! It's in! And
La canina din Aton.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nicely intercepted. Greece still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And he's in on goal. Opts to play it back. Played out wide. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gullit. And Gullit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Greece have their third corner.
Messi, number 12.
And the Sar claims
In
comfort.
the field, number
That's exactly
17.
what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Substitution
This
in
is a
progress.
really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Aimed beyond the defence.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Gullit. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Rafael Leao. Gerrard. Gerrard! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And the shot!
يلا روح عمي ورا بالعكس.
That is wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Greece back on level terms. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Rafael Leao really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And when the manager called on him, real chance! Goal at his mercy.
Αλλά και έτσι κολόφαρδο το κοπέλι ρε φίλε.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Chance for a shot!
Apa. Μαλάκα εντάξει, απίστευτο.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Μαλάκα το κοπέλι είναι το κολόφαρδο.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Είναι μαλάκα ό,τι πιο κολόφαρδο. Έχω παίξει αυτές τις μέρες. Πραγματικά μαλάκα.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Γάμο.
Costa Curta has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. That's really well cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, terrible pass. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really
Yes,
looked
the
sharp
right
there,
choice.
didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Knocks it into space. Cruyff. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Romario. That's a cute ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's played it in low. And that should get the job done. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Maldini. Takes a shot!
Είναι να θυμάσαι κολόφαρδε. Αν γυρίζεις γαμώ τη μάνα σου, μπάσταρδε. Μπάσταρδε που κάνας γη. Να θυμάσαι σκουπίδι κολόφαρδε. Γαμώ το σόι σου, μπάσταρδε. Μπάσταρδε, κολόφαρδε. Να θυμάσαι κολόφαρδο Μαρία. Άφριστε.
Greece must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger
Με
and
αυτά το
fester.
τέρμα του. Γαμώ τη μάνα του, την μπάσταρδε. Για να γελάσει λίγο και ο κόσμος. Αλλά έχασα από το σκουπίδι, ρε μαλάκα, απίστευτο. Μαλάκα, έχασα από το σκουπίδι, ρε μαλάκα. Μαλάκα, πως έχασα έτσι από το κολόφαρδο, ρε μαλάκα.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Pass somewhat off target. So what can they make of this? And he's worked it through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard.
There they go, hunting again.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's a decent clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kukçu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
it's loose now and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! Drilled in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Quarter of an hour played. Eder Militao. That'll be a throw. So it is still 0-0. Kukçu does really well there. He is strong. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Oh, what a... Can he finish? In for the pieces.
It's a very much.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp
Temos
play,
que ir para
it was well
Mescal.
read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Borussia Dortmund have
Temos que ir para
broken
Mescal.
through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Hullet. Raul. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Greece are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bergomi can get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Raul. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played, well played. And the counter is on.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. He's trying to hit the front line here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, he's got space here. Now it's Raul. Bernardo Silva delivers.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ibrahimovic. Pullet. Dunk calmly anticipates. And they've got rid. And it's Seedorf. Great ball, and it's Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Eder Militao.
There will be
Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Bernardo Silva. Incoming delivery. And he's taking no chances there. And there's the end of the first half. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Greece. Number 14. Bellingham.
Here we go again then.
Number 11.
Greece can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Coming on the field. Number 21.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to get it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did.
Μαλάκα, μα φάουλ δεν έχει ρε μαλάκα. Αν δεν κάνει σου ρε μαλάκα.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Greece. Number 4.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 6. Vieira.
Thuram tries to
Coming on the
clear.
field. Number 8.
Rafael Leao. Oh,
Number
super
26.
fine. He's away.
That's good play from him.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had a hit. It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Showing good feet. And this is Gerrard.
Πάρ' το. Όλο στον πάτο σου βλάκα. Ρούφα.
I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end
Ρούφα
up in the
μωρή
back of the
κυρία.
net thereafter.
When the
Πάσανε
manager
αυτή.
called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Greece grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played back in. And that should get the job done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Hullet. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Dunk gets it away. Tries a shot! Loose ball now and there's a chase on. Oh, in he goes again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hazard. That is good alertness. Shot could be on, and he's managed... And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Always onto this. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Πάμε λίγα κάρα. Σου έλεγα τώρα.
And he's been shifted off it. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked out the run. Well, they could break here. He is...
Ευχαριστώ το πέναλτι.
Now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution in progress.
So having trailed, this to go ahead.
Πάρτο.
Comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Greece go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
It's a pretty loose pass. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
big chance!
Oh!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Pull it. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's played forward. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. And this is chance, surely! Out of play for a goal kick. And
Χούτσα,
there goes the
χούτσα,
final whistle.
χούτσα μωρικούλα, ρούφα.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please make
Gerrard
sure to watch
claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Έτσι να μάθεις να πανηγυρίζεις. Πλάκα.
Thrilling,
Ρούφα.
nail-biting.
Ρούφα μωρή, την μπουκλού. Μεζεβάκι. Να παίξω πάλι φίλε. Θα παίξει ο Πέλε, ο άντρας. Vamos.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Bellingham making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around.
It's fallen
Pardon.
kindly here.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, a breakthrough already. There's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Messi!
Είναι αυτό.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Look at the space here. And a chance! It's loose net. Seedorf! In he goes again. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
He's had a shot.
Μπράβο.
Oh, taken with style. And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Greece are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a sharp pass. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice interception, well timed. Pullet might just make this.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
That is
here.
a great pick out.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
That could spell trouble. Lampard. Neymar. And it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Greece clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
A heavy challenge. Looking for the run.
There they go, hunting again.
Almost half an hour in now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vieira. Pele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's played through for him. Messi is on his own. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Luis Suarez. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Lahm delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And he welcomes it in. Lampard. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's been given away. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. The ball goes in. Well, that's an excellent interception. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Pullet. Lampard. Zico. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's there to make the challenge. And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already. And it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Greece 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And he's tried one!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance, must be. He's come in hard.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to belt it away. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Baresi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Neymar. And he's played it back. Now it's Hullet. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Lahm pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Zico. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately... And Hullet! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! Result no longer in doubt! It's just about how many! Calm, and that's it! That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.